Oh, that note. This is like a whole ass production. What is it that they can't do? Hello, Claire Bears. My name is LC. Welcome to my channel. If you are new and if you're returning, welcome back. Friends, for the 2.5 years of existence of my channel, I don't know if I've had as many requests as I've had for covering Kiss of Life. And when I saw that they were having a comeback this week, I figured this would be the perfect time to dive into this group. So I know absolutely nothing about Kiss of Life. I'm going into this reaction completely blind, but I thought I would start with their very first title track and their debut, and then finish off with their latest comeback, which was Midas Touch, to get a sense of the group as a whole. And then if I like this group, if there is a demand for me to continue to cover them and to react more, I will certainly do that. But for now, let's get started. But before we do, please don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoy it and subscribe to my channel. If you are new to my channel, for every reaction that I do, I have a beverage of the day. So today's beverage is a, well, hibiscus lemonade. Whoa, that's sour. Yeah, this is like a low sugar alternative. So it almost tastes more like lemon flavored water. So we're going to first get started with Kiss of Life's debut, which is Shh. And 20 million views for a debut group that isn't from the big four is pretty substantial. And again, based on how many requests I got for this group, clearly they have made an impact. And I'm so curious to see what makes them special and unique and stand out. I imagine based on the fact that this is a 5-minute and 45-second video that maybe this is going to be cinematic. Let's find out and get started. I'm excited. Oh. Ooh, your vocals. There's kind of a throwback feeling to it as well. Oh. Oh my gosh, I just realized that it doesn't actually stand for shh. And there's so much that happened so quickly that it was hard to take it all in, especially with one of those beginning scenes where one of the girls like puts her thumb on the lips of another girl who's asleep. But yeah, let me back it up a bit to just before the chorus there, and then we'll keep going. This feels so normal. It's just like girls hanging out, you know? She's so cute. Oh, her hair. Don't like that. Yes. Do it. Oh my gosh. Those are some girls right there. There to support the blonde girl when it seems like they don't know each other. We love to see women stand up for each other and support each other. Yeah, I really want what I love, I can get enough. So they just like brought her into the group. That's so cute, I love that. Oh, that note. Just like this, the comment on your lips. Look like this. The song is such a bop though. I can just like feel the sisterhood between them. Also, I'm so sorry, I totally talked over that note, which was insane, so going back. It's incredible. I just want to dance with them and like hang out with them, you know. They just look like they're having so much fun. Almost get like Ariana Grande vibes from the mid 2010s with this song a bit. Yeah, like we still have a whole 2-something minutes left.
Thank you. Next.
Ariana Grande again. Kind of funny that I mentioned that. Oh. Oh, this is so interesting. So is this like a performance video within the music video? I don't know if I've ever seen a group do that before.
Hey, can you feel me now?
And I like that there's 4 of them. It'll make it easier to learn their names. You just like, you want to be up there with them. They just have some this like fun presence to them. So is the girl in the fluffy pink shirt, like the lead vocal, or main vocal, sorry. Ooh, ooh. I just love their confidence. That was so holy cow, and that just flew by. Those last 2 minutes felt like no time at all. And there was something about this that reminded me of the Spice Girls, which might sound very random, but I absolutely adored the Spice Girls growing up. They were my favorite artists. I was obsessed with Ginger Spice, of course. But something that I really appreciated in hindsight was just how amazing of role models that Spice Girls were, and the messages in their music about, you know, girl power and friendship, and how those things kind of like came first. And this gave me that vibe of, you know, girl power and friendship and having fun and expressing yourself. Their music was very formative for me as a kid. So it's really cool to see a new generation of artists carrying on that similar vibe and message. Because imagine after watching this, how many girls, if they saw another girl getting harassed somewhere by a guy, that they would just step in. I hope at least one. All right, so for our next song, I was initially kind of confused because what I thought was that I would react to the title track of each of their albums so far. But then when I had done some research, it said that their second album had 2 title tracks, which again, I don't know if I've seen before, but based on some of the things I've seen so far, it kind of seems like Kiss of Life does their own thing. They make their own rules, which is pretty badass, I must say. Especially when in their debut, the song title is a stand-in for shit. So I thought about just doing one to kind of keep with that theme of one song per album, but I thought I would do both. So we'll start with the music video for Bad News because that came out first, and then Nobody Knows after that. So here we go with Bad News. It's like a country pop song. Can't shut my mouth. Oh my goodness, what just happened? This is very intense so far, but I can already tell that Kiss of Life like has a very specific point of view, especially showing one of the members in a protest. I'm not really sure specifically yet what they're protesting, but just keep watching. Oh. Very old school hip hop meets like blues. So it's kind of like in each way, each of them is dealing with something different, but it's like a take no bullshit attitude no matter the situation they're in. Oh my goodness, that escalated quickly. Got the moves indeed. Yeah, don't mess with them is the message I'm getting. Oh my gosh. This is like a whole ass production. Holy cow. So are they spies as well? It kind of seems like there's nothing that they can't do, where they can sing, they can dance, they can beat you up. And I really like these lyrics of bad news, endless controversy, picking only the bad things with my attitude. You won't be able to close your mouth. So it's just like, you won't be able to stop talking about me. And it's really cool as well, just the production value of these videos, because again, like, they don't have the resources of a big four company, but you think they would based on some of these videos so far and just how cinematic that they are. So now I wonder, since they're dual title tracks, if this music video is going to be tied to the previous one with Nobody Knows. And if we continue on the themes of badassery here, so let's watch the music video for Nobody Knows. So this Guy holds a support meeting in the name of his daughter. Okay. They don't look impressed. Something about this feels very like Ocean's 8.
Second track. Woo. Tonight let's die in a masquerade. I'm coming
Groovy.
over, but nobody knows my little secret.
Okay, yes, definitely tied. Oh, this is awful. It's almost like hard to watch. Ah!
숨긴 나의 villain 같은 vibe 굳이 쓸데없는 얘긴 잘은 안 한 type For real
My goodness.
Huh? For real And later on the night 저 dive it 홀로서 깊은 어둠조차 두렵지 않아
Yeah, I feel like it's just such a powerful message for them to be sending of standing up for themselves and for others and not just being bystanders or letting it happen, because you know we're conditioned to protect ourselves by just letting it happen. The number of women who haven't been groped or assaulted in some way, shape, or form is probably much lower than the women who have. And I don't know if this is just my experience, but when it's happened to me a couple times, you know, on public transportation, at a crosswalk, at a busy intersection, I knew there were people around me who saw what happened and said or did nothing. And that, like, at a minimum, not one person even just asked, like, are you okay? I was fine, and those moments haven't been a source of trauma for me or anything, but it was one of those moments where I vowed, like, if I ever see something like this happen, I'm never going to do what those people did and just like make eye contact with me and look uncomfortable and then don't say anything. And so I love that Kids of Life is just emulating that behavior, and I hope that they've influenced at least one person to not be a bystander in that kind of situation or to stand up for themselves. It gives me hope. So let's keep watching. Like, even that one line, I'm not afraid even of the deep darkness. Like, I'm not afraid to stand up to what I'm seeing. Okay. I was wondering what the heck happened with that guy. Yeah, the previous video is making a lot more sense. And it's interesting how many genres that they've crossed so far, while still having kind of like a through line between their different tracks, despite, you know, the previous track having more of like a bluesy influence and this one almost having like a 90s hip hop influence. It still sounds like the same group, and it has like a cohesive sound to it.
Take your time. Let's flip that switch. I'm a wild. Yeah, what's good? Take your time. Yeah, let's flip that switch. Make it wild.
Are they gonna take this guy down? Yeah, super like Ariana Grande reminiscent. Wow. Yeah, it's like such a bold statement that they're making here of not just, you know, letting injustice happen, but actively fighting against it. So yeah, I'm just like super impressed with this group so far in every way. So they can rest easy now. They've achieved their mission. Oh my goodness, jeez, it's like stressful. They really make you feel like you're in the middle of it. And they're acting too. I haven't commented. Again, like what is it that they can't do? They seem like quadruple threats, but let's now get to our most recent comeback, which is Midas Touch. And even though it's only been, I think, a year or so since they debuted, maybe even less than that, it'll be interesting to see how this compares to their debut and how they've grown in that short amount of time. So let's listen and watch. Ooh. Yeah, all their songs are so groovy. Ooh. Yeah, this one feels the most like aesthetic so far, with their hair almost being like a spider web with like a little bit of Medusa thrown in there too. Ooh. There's something almost like draggy about this, which is really cool. Oh my goodness. You really don't want to get on their bad side, do you? Oh my gosh, this just like feels so much like a song that you would hear from an early 2000s girl group, which is like the sassiness, and there's something about that like chord progression too. I don't know what it is that just makes me think of that era. Yeah, if I watched any of these videos, honestly, I would have no clue, not a single clue that they were a rookie group. They feel like seasoned professionals who really know their brand and what it is that they bring to the table. And I'd be really curious to hear like early 2000s K-pop. I haven't really heard much of it, and how this compares to like a almost like second gen group. But yeah, with the spider web and then lyrics like, I warned you with a single touch, try to run away, you can't escape me anyway. It just gives like femme fatale. So yeah, I'm digging this a lot.
Yeah, I really wanna stay all day with you. You know what we going through. 찾아봐 떨리는 이유. 몸부림칠수록 getting deeper. 손짓 한 번으로 making you weaker. Baby, I'm so toxic. 위험할수록 재밌잖아. You're so right.
Huh. Even like early 2000s video game. There's just like a playfulness to it, almost like they're toying with you. Oh, that beat.
Looking like a kitty cat, but I'm a dog, I'm down with that.
Yeah. They're almost like incredibly disarming with just how like pretty they are. Or on the surface, they might seem innocent, but that's how like they lure you in. I just like, this is so amazing. I love everything about this. Incredible. Yay, that was so fun. I already want and need more. I feel like it's so hard to stand out in this day and age when the K-pop market just feels so saturated, especially if you're not part of the big four of how do you make yourself stand out. And it's not even like one thing. I could name 3 or 4 things about this group that just feels unique. So I definitely want to get to know the members. Normally I tend to react to guide videos to help to get to know them before I really dive into the rest of their discography. But if you feel like there would be something else that I should react to, check out other than a guide, definitely let me know in the comments. And I would be curious to know so many things from you. Like, how did you get into Kiss of Life? How did you hear about them? Who's your bias? What are your favorite Kiss of Life songs? For me, I feel like I can't pick out a bias yet. It feels like for me, there's no in between. Either someone just like grabs me by the throat immediately, or it takes like months and months for me to pick a bias, or I never do. So I suspect for Kiss of Life, I might be OT4 biased, but never know. And then of these 4 songs, again, I feel like so much of my focus was on the music videos that I didn't absorb the songs as much. So maybe if I do like full album reactions, I could revisit some of these songs. And of course, you know, I'll listen to them a bunch off camera too. So I'll let you know in like a pinned comment or something like that if a certain song emerges from these 4 as my favorite. But for now, I don't think I have one yet. It seemed like also it was almost like hard to compare those 4 songs too, because like I said earlier, it almost felt like they were different genres, but at the same time felt distinctly like this group. So yeah, tell me your favorite songs, tell me your bias if you have one, tell me what other content that I should check out from Kiss of Life in the future. And I'm hoping that with just 3 albums, I can catch up quickly and I can have reactions to all of them on my channel. So friends, thank you so much for joining me for this reaction, and thank you again to everybody who recommended this group to me. I had so much fun with it. They just felt like such a breath of fresh air, a kiss of life, if you will. So don't forget to leave your thoughts, your recommendations down in the comments. But until my next Kiss of Life video, I hope you're doing well, staying safe, taking care of yourself, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day.